All right, man. Let's go and get this started. How's it going? How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? First off, we're going to be talking about Love Bites, obviously. We're going to be talking about Love Bites. We've got some behind-the-scenes footage of, well, it's all been out there on Twitter, behind-the-scenes footage of Judgment Day. You got to see Fami running through the woods and all that. You got some information from Fami about a new single that should be dropping within the next couple of days. The Spirit Lives On. And here's the thing. If you live in Japan, you might be one of the few lucky people that have actually already heard this song. Okay? All right? And then we're also going to be talking about Babymetal Kami band West. Who are these guys? Where are they from? And I'm surprised they haven't been sued, which is actually a good thing. We'll cover all this. Asami got some nice teeth. Asami has some wonderful... Asami is a goddess, dude. Asami just looks amazing. She looks amazing. Okay? Even without all the makeup and all the stuff to transform into Love Bites Asami, she still looks great. But Love Bites Asami, when it's all done, you know, with the eyes and everything, the contacts and everything, it looks amazing. Like, she has a great look. All right, so let's talk about this. So Fami broke the news this morning, and hey, for those that like to sit on silence and like be a negative Nancy, Debbie Downer about all the ways Victor Entertainment sucks about marketing, guess what? They actually did it pretty well this time. Guess what? The social media was just fantastic. All I did this morning was, what am I going to talk about today? Search hashtag Love Bites. Oh my God, there's a post from Fami. Fami's doing what? Fami's going on some talk show or some radio show in Japan? I want to know about this. What's going on with that? I'll show you that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me put it on the screen here. Boom. And there we go. There we go. All right. So the first thing I actually saw was actually from Fami herself. This one's going to be from Haruna, but that kind of shows something. So I saw this. I saw this post here. I was like, I recognize that guy, that short Japanese dude. I recognize him from, I recognize him from a Love Bites interview I've seen, and he actually commented on that video. He knows about this channel, so that's kind of cool. I was like, wait, and I got excited. I was like, wait, is this interview on YouTube and stuff? I was like, whoa. I started looking around. I was like, no, it's not there. It's not there. It's on the talk show that you can only really access if you have if you were in Japan. Now, I'll get into the whole story about me trying to access it, okay? But my thing about the marketing is that they did it just fantastic this morning. So Fami broke the news. Then you got Haruna, retweeting that. You got Miyaka retweeting that. You got Midori. I mean, everyone's helping out. You got Love Bites, the official channel. Then you have Victor Rocks, which I believe is associated with Love Bites, or Victor Entertainment. And then so they did it well. They did it fantastic. You know, I think a lot of people that are Love Bites fans got this information, but maybe not. You know, of course, there's probably some people who are Love Bites fans who aren't like actively searching every day about like what's going on new with Love Bites, right? So they may not got this, but they're gonna catch wind of it because of streams like this and other people talking about it. You know, we're all kind of helping out. We're all part of the marketing machine. Okay, we're all part of it. Okay, and it's doing well. Oh my God. So let's talk about this. So if you listen to Maximum Power Rock Today, which is a radio show in Japan about metal, then you've heard this song. You heard Fami do an interview, and I think she performed bass during the show. And then they played the song "The Spirit Lives On," which is going to be the new single within a couple of days. All right. Now, I've tried to get my hands on this. I tried to expose my ears to this single. I did. I even went as far as to get a VPN to change my location to Japan. Then I went to here. I'll show you where I went. Here, kind of like this. It looked kind of like this. The link now when I click on it, it doesn't really direct me. It directs me to a 404, but it would direct me to something like this, and it would talk about the interview. It would talk about the show, and I would click I want to listen to it, but first I couldn't do it because I'm not in Japan. It knew that, so I was like, okay, let me get a VPN. You know, as many times as I watch Angry Video Game Nerd, and he always plug in some sort of VPN, I'll go ahead and cave. I'll get a VPN, free trial and everything. You know, not actually going to pay for it. In fact, I'm going to cancel it here later on after this. But got the VPN, went back to the site, downloaded some sort of app when I clicked listen, or I think it said listen. Well, it translated. It was listen. I clicked on that. It downloaded some app called Radico. It's a radio with a K. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But it's all in Japanese. I can't read any of it, so I'm trying to like figure out what I'm doing. But ultimately, it ended in failure, and I just did not achieve the dream. I wasn't able to listen to it, so that sucks. So I'm gonna end up canceling the VPN and all that. But what I can say, I was looking for it, right? I was looking for a tease, and I got a little bit of an idea what the song is like, at least from Reddit. You know, when you go looking for trouble, you're gonna find it. When you go looking for a tease or for a spoiler, you're gonna find it, right? I don't want to spoil you guys, so I'm gonna reserve. I'm gonna say, if you want to know what I saw, it's a comment in the LOVEBITES subreddit. And you could find it very, very easily. In fact, the Wolfpack is such a tight community, you probably know the person who posted it. You probably might be familiar with the person who posted it. Okay, you know that kind of happens. I'll look on LOVEBITES Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, be like, oh, I know that account. I recognize that account. You know, that's kind of nice. Or when I watch a Fami video and I see like the Cyber Mantis in the comments, I'm like, oh, I know Cyber Mantis. It's kind of cool. I like that. I'll take a look at the chat. I know I've been kind of ranting here. But long story short, I tried to listen to it. I couldn't. I wasn't able to. But I did get a tease. But I can tell you what, man. And the way I just phrased that might give you an idea of what I read or what it said. But I'll tell you what. You know, with LOVEBITES, not every song is an over-the-top power metal with like the speed of thrash, okay? Not every song is like that. So we'll see what this is. The Spirit Lives On. I don't know. I haven't heard it, right? It's just someone made a comment about it. They didn't describe what the song was like, so there's still a lot of speculation. From what I gathered, it's a bit different from Judgment Day. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? It's just different. So you can speculate with that as you will. You'd be like, what do you mean? Like, is it more thrash? Is it like, I mean, what are we talking about? Like speed metal? Like, you know, is it like kind of like Epilogue? Or Edge of the World? Something kind of slower? It would seem like it, right? The Spirit Lives On. That's a good title for a song like that. Now here's the song right here. I press play. Oh, I can't do it. Apple Music app. Nope. I guess Japanese. What does that say? Not available yet? I don't know what it says. Anyway, while we're talking about Fami, talk about this. Okay? So, what do you guys think of the marketing so far of the Spirit Lives On? It's not really official, right? I mean, it's official in that like the LOVEBITES site retweeted it and talked about it, and it's on the official website, but it's not like they officially launched the new single. They are just, what they did was they spread the news about Fami having an interview and then dropping that single, teasing it for a select audience. And now people like me and people like you are like, I want to know, what is it? What is it? Ah, please give it to me now. Please change your minds. Release it tomorrow. You know. I'm excited. I want to know, man. I really want to know. All right, I promise I'll take a look at the chat. Sometimes when I'm ranting like that, I don't look at. Asami got nice teeth. Oh, okay. So Fami, BFM Tokyo. That's right. Fami was on the radio station talking about coming of age day in Japan. Yeah, that was something she tweeted, and I was kind of confused because it's not her birthday, right? Coming of age day in Japan. What is that? What is that? We don't really. Do we have equivalent of that in the States? I mean, people celebrate like their 16 birthdays, or wild celebrations when they turn 21. Spanish culture, they have, was it quinceañera, whatever? I should know that. My wife's Hispanic. Or 15 is the age you celebrate. That's getting kind of weird, huh? Love Bites Brazil fans. Hannah B released new music today. Oh, I gotta check that out. You know, that's something I learned the other day doing a stream, is that there's more content from Hannah B and Hannah B, and there was another band that I need to check out. So I'll check that out. Now what you're gonna see is when I do check it out, when I do a reaction, it's probably gonna be like later on in the next coming weeks, because man, I was so busy yesterday, Sunday and Saturday, that man, I got videos lined up ready to go for like the next 2 weeks. I stumbled upon the warning, the warning, the Mexican, well, I mean the Mexican band, the chicks from the sisters from Mexico, and all right, so I'm going through that. So there is a lot of that, but that's going to be next week. I think this week is more like the flavor is Babymetal. There is a Love Bites video, and then there's the warning reaction on Friday, at another rant video on Thursday. Anyway, let's get back into this. Love Bites. Oh, let me read the rest of the chat and we'll talk more about Love Bites. I used to follow the Love Bites Reddit, but I have not been up there in a week or two. Yeah, I go there because I want to stay. I kind of want to see what people are talking about, and I kind of want to see what people are saying, whether it's good or bad. Cybermantis also says, I really like slower songs. Another epilogue would be good. Another epilogue would be good. I don't think it's gonna get the respect though as Judgment Day. What's going to be interesting, I would say this too, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should play nice. But I kind of want to say this. When The Spirit Lives On drops, and if it's what I think it is, you're probably going to see something like this. You're going to see people, and I'm not going to say names or anything, but you're going to see some people, some reactors, not give it the same treatment they would if it was like their preferred band. And I understand that. We all have our biases. Like some reactors are more Bandmate heavy, or maybe more Babymetal heavy. Like they have their bias. They have maybe one or two bands that they really focus on the most, and like they can't think of a bad song. I'm kind of curious about that. Or maybe not. Maybe, because what I hope doesn't happen is I hope it doesn't like end up where like people like dismiss it because it's like slower or something. And of course, it's just speculation, if it doesn't live up to the intensity of Judgment Day, which thinking about the album, I mean that would, like, do you really want a duplicate of Judgment Day on the same album of Judgment Day? I mean, why? You already have Judgment Day. Why not? You have a song of a different flavor, So I hope people give it a fair shake and really look into the song through and through. I should play nice. I'm a nice guy. Sometimes though, you know what? I need to drink some more. Sometimes I drink too much. No. Yes, you are doing a great job. We appreciate you, Love Bites Brazil. Love Bites Brazil fans. Love Bites marketing sucks. I promote Love Bites better for free. You know what? We all do. We all do. We all help out. But the Love Bites marketing today was on point. Man. The Love Bites site. Okay. Now you're gonna get me on this Love Bites Brazil. Here's the thing. All right, the Love Bites site talked about it. The Love Bites Twitter retweeted it. Every member of the band retweeted it. Fami talked about it. And Fami has the most followers out of them, I think. So, I mean, like, they did well. We're talking about it right now, all right? We're talking about it for a reason. It worked. It worked. Here's the thing, too, about the marketing of Love Bites. Let's not even kid ourselves. Like, Love Bites marketing is not going to reach the point to where it's on, like, mainstream TV. Like, you're probably not going to see Love Bites perform on, like, The Voice or one of those, like, music shows or whatever, those talent shows or whatever. That's not happening. That's just not happening. Okay, keep in mind they're a power metal band. Okay, they're a metal band. They're a metal band that's also power metal. Focus on power metal, and the subgenre is very important. Okay, because it's not just metal. It's not mainstream metal. It's not like Metallica or Metallica. Literally, well, Metallica kind of just released things based on their name alone. Let's be honest. Saint Anger. Come on now. Come on. They don't. It doesn't have to be good. It's just Metallica. It's just everyone knows about it. But like, it's not gonna be everywhere, you know. But the fact that we are active talking about it, the fact that you're active talking about Love Bites Brazil, you're doing a great job. You're helping out. You're helping the band. We're all kind of help promote it. They see that. They must notice that. There's a reason why when you do reactions, they don't get taken down for Love Bites anyway. They don't get taken down. They don't get blocked. I mean, the live streams, the live concerts sometimes do, but that's understandable. They just get claimed, copyright claimed. You know what? And that's their money. That's fine. I have no problem with that. They see it. They're aware. Every time you upload a Love Bites reaction, they get a notification. They are aware. Okay? They know what's going on. And they're going to let it run because it helps out the band. And you know what? Honestly, this album might be a test for them. See, like, how's their comeback going to be? Because they are coming back from a pretty good hiatus. And, you know, a lot of people thought Love Bites might have been done. You know, that Love Bites was over. But they're not over. They're far from it. At least I hope so in a way. I hope this album really makes waves for them. And they show that they not only come back with a vengeance, but they have staying power, you know? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, man. All right. With that said, let's talk about Love Bites. Let's do the behind the scenes stuff. Let's do that. Well, I found this to be kind of interesting. You recognize that photo? I'm gonna refill my glass. It's peanut butter chocolate whiskey. Not good. It's what I had. Since I've been kind of focused with this channel, maybe I could actually afford some decent whiskey. One can hope. But here's peanut butter chocolate flavored whiskey. I don't know what I was thinking when I got this. There's a reason why the bottle's dusty. It's like that's peanut butter chocolate. That's kind of like a Reese's. Yeah. All right. But yeah, here you go. Asami dropped some images of behind the scenes of Judgment Day, which is really nice. You can see Asami practicing her running start. You know, it must have been kind of. I wish I was there, and I bet you do too, because that must have been kind of fun working with Asami, getting her to run on that trail through the woods. I guess I wonder how many takes it took, because, you know, I can imagine she was kind of like laughing and joking around. Watching a lot of Japanese content, it's like just about every other thing, like, I don't know. It seems like a social thing where these girls may just kind of laugh and kind of giggle or whatever. And it's not like a stereotype thing. It's like, I mean, we've seen it. You've seen it on this channel when we watch. There's that sort of like almost like timidness, almost like they kind of like laugh a lot over everything. I mean, it's kind of nice. Kind of like it, you know. You can just say anything and just laugh. But well, my thing is, it looks like it would be a lot of fun. It looks like it would be a lot of fun. You know, she enjoyed that right there. So good stuff there. Nice scenery there. You know. Here we get another image. Now that's the one you might remember. That's the one where she's running through. Yeah, except what you saw in the music video where it has that like sepia tone, like color tone. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Here's another one. This is where she's looking at the footage they captured, and she looks very, very pleased. I mean, Asami is just beautiful, dude. Asami is just beautiful. We need to remove this ugly guy off the screen that's blocking it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That is stunning right there. That is beautiful. They're like gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, I don't even mean that in I don't even mean that in the men of culture sort of way, guys. Like, I would never ever bring up like Asami or I don't even think I'd bring up Midori as like a men of culture model. Not that it's beneath them, you know, it's not their thing. You know, if they were a grabber model, that'd be one thing, but they're not. They're not. They're goddesses. They're goddesses. All right. Look at great. Look at fantastic. Once again, looks, you know, it looks like a lot of fun was had there. You can kind of see in the picture. Looks great. Looks great. Like that. Let's see. I think we have another one here. Oh, this one kind of gives you an idea of... Oh, it's like a collage. It's just an assortment of photos taken during the shoot. The one here, the last one, was where Asami is working up for a snack. Now, I don't know what she's eating there. I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of pastry. I wonder if it's like some sort of cream in it or something. I don't know what that is. You know what that is, chat? You know what's going on with that? Have you seen this image before? Oh, yeah, chat. Yes, that's right. Someone asked about the whiskey. Yes, it is peanut butter cup whiskey. It's peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter, okay? Chocolate peanut butter. It's it doesn't really taste like Reese's. Not really. I don't know. It's like, because Reese's is sweeter, which actually no. Have you ever had the peanut butter Snickers? They have a peanut butter Snickers. It tastes kind of like that. But yeah, like I said, I wonder how many takes it took for Asami to be serious during the shoot, because, you know, it's like, she'd be joking around. Like, am I doing it right? Am I being serious? Because what they captured in Judgment Day was Asami looking serious and looking afraid, and that's good. You know, but I wonder how many times it took to get that. Okay. And here's a close-up of Asami just looking pleased. Oh, the only bad thing about that is it's stretched out. That's not good. That's just not good. No bueno. All right. Some nice behind-the-scenes stuff there. Kind of nice to see. I'm glad that they shared that. That's something we said, isn't it? It's like Victor Entertainment is listening. It's like someone's listening. Maybe. Or maybe it's just happenstance. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But it's like, you know, we've said, man, it'd be kind of cool if they released kind of like behind-the-scenes content. Just something. A little bit is nice. There's a little bit. It'd be kind of nice if they released a video of behind the scenes of what it was like to shoot this. Even if it's kind of funny, even if it's kind of goofy, that'd be nice to see Asami in that. You know how many YouTube video or various Japanese videos I've watched on this channel of Japanese people putting on skits and stuff and kind of like behind the scenes stuff. It's fun to watch. It's really fun to watch. Like Gotrek Spin kind of has that sort of thing. Well, it's kind of more like you see them in real life kind of work on their van and do stuff like that. But it'd be kind of cool to see Love Bites members see another side of them instead of just seeing their stage presence. See them how they are behind the scenes on a music video, whether it be in the studio or at a location like this. Be kind of nice to see. I would pretend that someone's listening to us. Okay? I've seen sometimes my sometimes my tweets get liked by Love Bites people. And every time that happens, I'm like, oh man, I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember that. It's probably just coincidence. They're not paying me any mind. They're not paying me any attention. They're like, what's this greasy American guy saying? I don't know. Can I look any greasier? It's all right. It's all right. Oh, man. Snacks from Konbini, maybe? Maybe. Cyber Manchester, you're absolutely right. We did see kind of all right, I'm pausing because I'm making sure the bit rate is steady. Okay, anyway. That annoyed me. But yes, we did get drum footage of Haruna, which is cool. We even got that before Judgment Day was announced. We got that kind of around the same time that did the Bass's audition, which is kind of nice. We got some drum footage of Haruna, and we even got some guitar playing from Miyako. I know it was like on their own channels and all that stuff, but they're active independently, and that's what we want too. I know the main Twitter wasn't promoting that necessarily, but it could have been more active, I suppose. Because now when I talk about it and I look at what they were doing, it's like, honestly, and I don't mean to be mean here, but some of the people complaining that, like, man, their marketing sucks, Victor Entertainment's not doing anything for them. It's like, you guys sound like a bunch of negative Nancys, Debbie Downers. They're just like, it's like, it's not like they weren't doing anything. It's not like they didn't have a big, bold Bass's announcement that was, like, broadcast everywhere, where just about everyone was reacting. Everyone was reacting to just about every single Bass's audition. Man, I remember that, dude. That was fantastic. They put so much into that. Their new member, Fami, they put a lot into her. Look at that. They promoted her going on to the interview. They know that she, I guess in a way she did level up the band. When people say that Fami level up the band, when it comes to marketing, most definitely. And don't get me wrong, bass playing too. Bass playing. Yeah, I like Miho. Miho was a good songwriter. Miho had some good contributions. Miho, I like what she did with Love Bites. Scream for Me is a great song. That's just one of many, but that's one that has a noticeable bass intro. Although only one of the few that has a bass. Actually, the only one that has a bass intro, right? Other than Judgment Day. So it'll be interesting to see what Miho brings in the new album. Though I have a funny feeling that the new album was already written before her, and she's just playing lines kind of written, not really for her, but written for any basis. And it's like you can add your own flair to it, to make it better if you want. I kind of think that's what happened with Judgment Day. Because even the way even the way the music video is done, even the way you hear the song, it kind of sounds like the first opening bit and the ending bit was after the fact. Because if it's not after the fact, then when they wrote that song, they must have been looking for someone to finger tap the bass. Could be wrong there. Let's see. Sarah Benson says, Love Bites had a lot of things going on this past year. We lost our bass player. Asami and Miyako had babies. That's right. We didn't even talk about that. We have two moms. We have two mothers in this band, dude. Oh, man. And you know who else is two mothers? Nemophila. Tamu, mother of two. And Mayu, mom of one. Man. And they're playing live now, aren't they? Don't they play live tonight? Or I don't know if it's tonight. I know it's soon. Maybe they already did. No, they're already done it. I think they played live already. They're starting to play live again. I think Mayu was playing with them. I think she's back. She's back in it, I think. I didn't look into it too thoroughly. I should have, I suppose, but I was more focused on Love Bites today. But I saw that. Yeah, no, they were in it because I saw Mayu in those images on the stage. So yeah, she was in it. She was in it for sure. Man, quick recovery. Oh, by the way, I have a song, a video coming out. I think this week. I have a video coming out this week about Love Bites, about a song, Scream For Me. I want to ask you something. Do you know who Dr. Yu is? That's all I'm going to say. If you know who Dr. Yu is, then you... Okay, well, we're back now. I don't know how to explain what just happened there. That's so silly. I mean, I guess just sputtering out, I suppose. Let's see. Love Bites Brazil fan said, Tamu-san, I think you're pregnant again. Is she pregnant again? Man, it is bad right now. Man, I don't get it. It's just going real bad. The internet is right now. It's just spazzing out. And when I do a speed test, it's like... Let me take a look at the speed test. Yeah, the speed test says I have like 23 upload speed, but this is not it. This is not it. This is garbage. This is garbage. Like I'm dropping frames, sputtering out. It's weird, man. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, anyway. Let's talk about Babymetal, the Kami band West real fast. In fact, let me pull up some stuff here. Oh, actually, before I do that, there's a few other things with Love Bites. I want to bring this up here. You know, Asami wasn't the only one in that force, by the way. You know who else was? Midori. Look at this image. Same woods? Same woods? I think so. That must be the same woods right there. It looks very similar, you know? Let's see. Midori says here, in 2022, I put so much effort keeping challenge myself and continuing try and error to improve myself and make a brilliant comeback as Love Bites. I have worked hard on music, of course, but also I've done working out so hard, strictly losing fat, and competing at fitness competition. Now I'm stronger both inside and out. On this journey, I've got many companies with high aspirations. And I've got so much love from you guys, and all those things, presents, have kept pushing my back. I realize the strength of the presence of the friends and those who support me once again. Thank you all. Now I'm a little bit closer to who I want to be. Love Bites will never stop improving and moving forward next year. And so do I. See you soon on the road. See, look at that. Midori recognizes you. Midori recognizes the fans for supporting her, for helping her out. And man, she did get toned. She got real fit. She got real fit there and there. She kept herself busy. I don't know if you've seen it, but she has some nice abs, is what I'm saying. She runs, practices yoga high level. Oh, Mayu? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she does. She does. That's peanut butter whiskey. You know, I keep on going back to it because it is sweet. It's kind of like drinking candy in a way. It's real sweet. Real sweet. It actually kind of reminds me, the sweetness kind of reminds me of like Southern Comfort. But then there's a taste of like peanut butter. Which is weird. It's a taste of peanut butter, but except it doesn't have like the thickness. Drop it frames again. It doesn't have that thickness to it, you know? Like a taste, and I kind of expect to be cleaning my teeth or the roof of my mouth, but no. But yeah, I wanted to show this. Oh, and this too. Midori right there. That set. Remember that the studio shot, which when I first saw it, it looked like a high school gymnasium. I don't know about your high school, but my high school looked kind of like that. I mean, much bigger, of course, but it kind of had that look to it. I was like, oh, is that a high school gym? Midori looks fantastic, dude. Midori looks breathtaking. Look at that. I love her hairstyle. Like, she has this look. Like, I know it's like a wolf pack, but for her, I'm like, I don't know, man. I look at her, and I look at the tiger behind me, and I'm like, I don't know. I kind of see more of a cat to her. I see more of a feline presence. What do you guys think? Is it something to debate about? Sometimes on this channel, I'll host debates about kind of silly things that really don't make any difference. Like, I had a debate about Star Wars and also a debate about Mario versus Sonic. Which one is more gay? Okay. I chose Mario and I lost that debate, supposedly. I mean, Mario runs around in a raccoon suit, and a frog suit, and a Takuni suit. I don't know. He definitely started a furries trend. Anyway, moving on. Oh, one other thing I want to say is, you know how I said when I see this stuff, I see you guys, I see some of you guys, but I recognize some of these people. So yeah, look at that. It's cool. Anyway, let's talk about the Fami band for Babymetal. I know some of you guys aren't Babymetal fans. Some guys are. I don't know how much overlap there is between Love Bites and Babymetal, but I like both groups, so I do talk about them. I was going to talk about the Fami band. I was like, you know what? Let's talk about the Fami band West, because like that's a version I don't really know too much about. I had to do some reading on them, and it was quite interesting. First, let me pull something. There's definitely some stuff I want to get real fast. So, if you know about Babymetal, you know about the Fami band. The Fami band is the band that plays with them live. Oh, hey, I don't have a mod here, so let me get rid of this 69 thing. What is this? What is that thing in the chat? What is it? What is that? I need to get rid of that thing. All right, let me get rid of that thing. I guess. Okay. Yeah. Let me hide that. You guys saw that spam bot thing? Yeah, that stuff was stupid. Anyway, Babymetal is good vibes. Babymetal is good vibes. It really is. I enjoy it quite a bit. Okay. Now, so yeah, if you're aware of Babymetal, you are aware of the Kami Band. The Kami Band is the band that plays with them live. It's not the band that writes the music. They don't write the music. They play it when they play live. They're kind of, well, they're not kind of. They are, well, they're, I mean, they're just hired musicians. I mean, they have kind of like their own bands here and there, but they all seem, at least the Common Band East anyway, all seem to be guys that just like to play music, and they're kind of free agents in that way. So, but you've probably seen them before. They do a great job. Now, and you know how they look. They were all white with the white face. The reason for that is they're supposed to look like spirits or like gods. The Kami Band means like the god of music or whatever. So like various members would be like the god of bass, god of the guitar, god of drums. Well, then you have the Kami Band West, which you've probably seen when you watched some of the later live shows. There are these guys that wear these kind of just gray masks. You might see them, might think, wait, is Ghost playing with Babymetal? Because it kind of looks like that in a way, except not. And the first time I saw this, I noticed it was when I was watching the Budokan live stream thing during, was it 2020? I was watching, I was like, man, those guys, they don't look Japanese. First off, they look bigger. They look American. And also, I think I see a tattoo. And I mean, it's not like tattoos aren't there in Japan, but I mean, they're like, it looked like a real tattoo, not like a showpiece or anything that some bands will put on. Although some bands, they actually do have legit tattoos. But it was just those vibes that I got from that. And I was like, okay, who writes the music? Who writes the music would be Koba Metal, and then people close to Koba Metal. That's a whole other story. So Koba Metal, there's other people associated with Koba Metal, part of the writing team, and they actually do a lot of the composition. And if they want help, they will. They could do that. They could. I mean, you saw that with Babymetal Galaxy. Well, they'll collab with other people, but you'll see it. I mean, there's like Ryu Metal, there's MK Metal, there's UP Metal or UP Metal. So yeah, there's different guys that kind of work with Koba, and they exchange ideas, that sort of thing. So, but it's not the Kami guys. They're not the ones really writing it. Or I think the only thing they may write might be the solo stuff that they play. I don't know if that's true. It might be. You know, I want to believe that's true. Which, by the way, when the Kami Band West, when they play certain songs that, let's say, there's certain songs of Babymetal when they play live, they have extended intros of those solos. There's a guitar solo, two of them usually. Two guitar solos, a bass solo, and drum solo. Kami Band West will also do that. Let me put them on the screen. Let me put an image here. Let's see. I should have it saved. All right. Kami Band West. Oh, well. I was jumping ahead there. This is Kami Band West. Okay? And people have figured out who they are. You know what's going on here. And it's not really a secret anymore. I mean, they've been vocal about it. It's Chris Kelly. He does guitar. Chris Kelly is from Galactic Empire. In fact, most of the guys, three of these guys from Galactic Empire. Chris Kelly, CJ, Masakan Antonio. Okay, all right. Clint Tustin and Anthony Barone. Baroni? I want to say Baroni. I'm making him Italian when he may not be. So your question might be, okay, where do these guys come from? I know Galactic Empire. Do you know Galactic Empire? I didn't even know Galactic Empire was a thing. I didn't know this was a thing. And but it's a thing. You see it there on the screen. You see like Darth Vader. Darth Vader, why is he there? Yeah. So there's this band called Galactic Empire. It's kind of active. The recent song they've done was like they do covers of Star Wars. Okay? They do covers of Star Wars music. And when they play it like dressed up as the people. Like it's actually really cool stuff. It's cool stuff. Like this looks cool. I obviously I turned off the music so I don't get copyright struck or whatever. But like this is what Galactic Empire is. It looks pretty cool. You got Darth Vader playing guitar. You got this stormtrooper on bass. You got a freaking the Imperial Guard right there. It's kind of cool, and that's kind of how they look. And Boba Fett on drums. I mean, if you want to see Boba Fett on drums, here you go. All right, this is Galactic Empire. Dude, I learned about this through Babymetal. Okay, I had no idea who these guys were. But apparently they opened for Babymetal. They opened for them several times in 2018. So there's that. So that's how they crossed paths with Babymetal, and that's how they pretty much got hired on as Kami Band West. Okay. As they were playing as Galactic Empire, they would open for Babymetal, and I guess something happened. So people question, so wait, what happened to the Kami Band East then? Like, what happened to those guys? I mean, as far as we know, they still play. I mean, they're still active musicians. We know that for sure. But, I mean, they're contract musicians, so, I mean, they could play at any time. If Koga wants to bring them on for the next shows, he will. Or he can get these guys, or maybe it'll be totally different people. We have no idea. I mean, the thing about the Kami Band is it's who they are isn't as essential as can they play. You know, that's more important because the focus of Babymetal is really the girls. Two of them specifically. You know, you got Sue and you got Moa. Okay, so the Kami Band guys, they can be interchanged, they can be replaced, and sometimes that happens, and people may not even know. Like Kami Band East, they even have their own replacements. They even have their own standby replacements in case one of them can't perform because maybe a schedule issue, whatever, conflict in scheduling. So they have a stand-in on by that'd be willing to, fulfill their role, I guess. I mean, these guys would play with Babymetal even when they were playing in Japan. Like I said, when they were playing in the Budokan stadium, it wasn't the Kami Band East that was playing. It was these guys, the American dudes playing in Japan. Yeah, kind of cool, kind of sweet gig. I like it, and I think they liked it too. Because I think the drummer, Anthony Barone, Baroni, let's see, he's known for Shadow of Intent. I think he also played with Galactic Empire for a bit. You know, the information on Galactic Empire is kind of hit and miss. It's like doesn't seem to be a whole lot of stuff. Maybe it's designed that way. But from what I gathered, Anthony had parted from his band that he was in, Shadow of Intent, due to other opportunities coming up. He said in an interview. And that the departure was about 2 years ago, around the same time he was playing with Babymetal. So it could be that. It could be like, guys, look, I like the band and all, but I make more money, and I play for more people with Babymetal. So I'm just going to do that. You know? That's kind of what Bo was talking about a little bit. Bo, the bassist, I did a video on him, or in several interviews, he talked about why be a session musician. You know, why does he prefer being a session musician instead of being in a band, being committed to a band? And he likes the idea of being able to play with other people. And when you play in a band and a bandmate leaves, it's like you're forbidden to play with them anymore. And you just don't have the flexibility. Some guys prefer to have that flexibility, be able to go wherever, do whatever. Be your own boss, you know? It's like Shadow of Intent. I've heard that. It's metalcore. Yes, they are metalcore. In fact, some of the other guys are in different bands as well. CJ Antonio. I'm horrible with that name. He plays in a band called Tethra. That's also metalcore. Chris Kelly, he does guitar. He's the guy who does he's in the Darth Vader suit here, I believe. He's in another band called Allustium, which is also metalcore, I believe. So there's a lot of that. Which, hey, I mean, wait a second. Now I know Koga and his guys. They write the music, but there seems to be a focus on metalcore with Monochrome and Divine Attack. Maybe it was, well, you know, Koga pays mine. He pays a lot of attention to other bands. He might have actually liked what they were playing in their other bands. Maybe got some influence from that. I'm not sure. But I highly recommend you check out Galactic Empire and this stuff. Some might call it cringe. I think it's funny. I think it's great. There's part of me that still really enjoys Star Wars. You know, say what you will about the where the franchise is now and all that, but it's like, you know, the movies were rushed and it could have been better, and, you know, a better story and all that. They had cool characters and just no real substance. But, you know, it is what it is. It's like it's cool. It's kind of funny, cool. The Seal play. Yeah, I would play part of it, but it's copyrighted music. Which brings me to my other point about this girl. I'm surprised they weren't even sued. I don't know if they were sued. Like, it's hard to get information on them. They don't really seem to have their own dedicated wiki that's really dedicated with a good, I guess, a good scribe that'll detail everything they do. And maybe that's by design. Maybe it's better for them to not really be that noticed. But like I said, they are active-ish. The most recent song they did was like 6 days ago, and it was the theme for Bad Batch. So if you like Star Wars Bad Batch, they covered that as well. So in a way, this is talking about the common band West, and obviously the bands that they come from, isn't it? Plug in Galactic Empire, and we could be massive Star Wars nerds over here and geek out to some Star Wars music. That's right. I guess with that topic, what do you have a favorite Star Wars movie? Do you? But yeah, you'll definitely see them play live for Babymetal. If I look at Babymetal now, like, let's see. Budokan 2021. You'll see these guys. They're in the background. Someone on the Reddit, I believe, made this nice compilation of every time the drummer goes into beast mode and stuff. Can't really play that here. If we were on Twitch, we would probably stream it live. But let's see if we can find. See, like, they're even more in the background, which is fine. I've no problem with the band being in the background, because, like, it's not. Well, actually, I know a good way I can find this for very fast. After see if we can even find them here. Let's see. They're playing Where's Waldo. We could. Oh, there's one of them. There's one of them right there. There's one of them. There's one guy right there. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, eventually we're gonna have to talk about the Avengers, the assistant dance, the fill-in for the third person for Yui. They're not really they're not a replacement for Yui. They just sort of fill in because there needs to be three. There needs to be three on stage to keep it balanced. Yeah, Nacho TV. I mean, I was the other way. I actually kind of like Monochrome. I like that very catchy, almost like sing-along guitar riff. It was so melodic and catchy, but I like that sort of thing. It almost seemed like it was like video game music, you know? It's so catchy like that. Like, oh, all right. Got it. But Divine Attack was really good. I like that. Now I don't know if we can get another Road of Resistance though. I really don't. I don't think we will. I don't think we're gonna get anything that has like Dragon Force power metal vibes to it. I don't think we're gonna get anything that has like Love Bites vibes to it. Papaya? Ooh. No? I'm not sure. Because they've done that. They had that fest. Well, I say that, but, you know, Papaya was just, well. I get this feeling that this new album is going to be kind of like, not as bouncy and as fun as the other three. The previous three. I don't mean that in a bad way. It just seems to be a different tone. But I could be wrong, and hopefully. That'd be great to have like a Papaya song or something. Something with more balance or like even Da Da Dance. IDZ. I like how you call it IDZ. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to pronounce it. Or Ein. Ein is a good song. Let me take this off the screen and see if I can find video I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's go to the band. You could see the band in the background here. The stage is a little bit smaller, so they kind of share the same stage. I don't know if I could play any of this. You know? Obviously, we can't hear it because of the audio off. But yeah, you see them right there. They look different, right? Instead of wearing the white garbs, they wear the black garbs. They've gone evil. But I say that, but I've seen images of the Kami band West wearing white garbs. Maybe that was a one-time thing before they kind of like thought it through and what they were really going to do with it. Let's see. I might be able to get that image for you guys. It was actually in the subreddit. Oh, it's right here. This image right here. Hold on. Oh, the Anthony guy, the drummer, is also in a band called Beneath the Massacre. Beneath the Massacre. Yeah, that's right. He's active in Beneath the Massacre. Let's see. There was an image here, but where'd it go? Here, I'll put this on the screen. 1 second. Why is it doing that? All right, I just clicked this. Are you serious? You'll know what I'm talking about a little bit when I show you. All right, I'll just put it on the screen. All right, so the image that comes up is this. You see it? It's kind of, I wanted to like more focus, a full screen. Where they're wearing white, the white garbs. Obviously, these guys they don't look Japanese. Okay, like that's, I was like, whoa, that's different. That's the Kami Band West guys, dressed as the Kami Band, before I guess using the black and the helmets. Oh, you know what? The Kami Band East, they also wore black before too, haven't they? Yeah, they wore dark garbs. They've done that. Yeah, it all depends. It depends on the occasion. It totally depends on the occasion there. But yeah, I clicked this, thinking it's gonna be a full image. No, it just took me here. It's like, great, and no full image. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Not helpful. Can't even save it. It's so stupid. Anyway, yeah, I just want to briefly talk about the Kami Band West and who they are and the bands they come from, and yeah. So a little bit of information for you to that you learned about. They're probably going to go full metal. They probably will. You know, that might be, this album might be their answer to all those who be like, oh, Babymetal's not really metal. Which, but I just hope their pursuit in answering that question doesn't alienate those that kind of like the J-pop stuff. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. So far, I don't think it really has. It's been like, oh, people have been saying it's a much more mature Babymetal. They cannot lose that kawaii factor, though. I mean, Nemophila has some kawaii elements to them, and they're metal. Like, Nemophila has some of that kind of like soft stuff. That they even said it. Even what's her name? Saki, the guitarist. She caught it. There's a phrase for it. It's not kawaii. It's like meant for like, oh, something with a Y. Let's see if I can bring it up. All right, let's see. Of course, this is from Wikipedia, but you could click on the reference and get the actual interview. All right, I'm back for this one part. Yeah, Saki said about Nemophila is that they want to play hard music like metalcore, but make it Yurufua, which means like fluffy and smooth. Kind of a soft personality to it. Okay. All right. Anyway, my point is that if Nemophila could do it, they could do it too. It still retain their kind of cutesy element while going more metal. They can't. Babymetal can't lose that. They still have to have that. Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up too. I talked about everything I needed to. If I don't wrap it up now, I'll be rambling without any ideas, and that's not a good idea. Let's talk about. Oh, no. I got it. Yeah, we talked about everything we needed to. LOVEBITES Fami, LOVEBITES. We talked about Asami a lot here. Talked about the new song, "The Spirit Lives On." Kind of speculated on that a bit. Very hopeful on that. I think it's gonna be a good song. And then, yeah, we talked about Babymetal, Kami Band West. Very different from the East. You know, they're in the Galactic Empire band. which I was surprised wasn't sued by the Disney, by the mouse. All right, man. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.